And I'm back. As you can see, I have skipped the legendary minions, so let's keep going with the epic cards. Genie of Zephyrs. Whenever you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one. 5 for 4, 6. The effect is interesting, but it can be cheaper. Like it could be a 4 mana 3, 5. Or a 4 mana 4 4. 4 mana 4 4, that would be 2. 4 mana 4 4 4 4. Maybe that would be better because 5 is too expensive. And I can't really imagine a card that would be good. Like in a warrior deck. Charge, maybe? That's interesting. Like you play something that costs 2, you play this card and then charge. Something that costs 2 might be like, let's say 3 damage. It gets to 6 damage. You play this, it gets another 3. So that's 13 damage for 10 mana, which is not really ideal. I can't really think this card to be that good, because it would be prioritized because of its effect. But if it survives, it can be good. Mostly for priests, I think, and paladins. For paladins, actually, this is good because you have many cheap spells that you can play. Like you play this, then you play the champion card, you know, free attack and divine shield, or simply divine shield. It can be played, and maybe it's paladin that's going to play it. Naga Siege, your cards cost 5. So at 10 mana this is a good combo. If you play it at 5 and it survives, like you put it behind Bound, or like play Sludge Belcher at turn 5 or coin out, then in the next turn you play this, you can get good cards with Priests, Mind Vision, Mind Control of course. You can get your legendaries out, like Deathwing, for whatever reason, like Alexstrasza you can get out, which is good if you can get it out early. Ysera, maybe Malygos combos, like you can get Malygos out, this card dies then, and you can play your combo. So for Shaman, this can be a new way to deal with the enemy really fast. You might want to play it late game, because it's going to be more value, otherwise you're just going to make your cheaper cards expensive. So I can't really say anything else. Summoning Stone. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a random minion of the same cost. So it's basically a card that it was a Tavern Brawl. It's 5406, it's terrible. It's really is. It doesn't attack, like why with it? It's tanky, but let's just say the Summoning Portal for Warlock. It doesn't get played. It's bad, doesn't have attack value, and it's expensive, and it just dies. It eats something. So it's bad, sorry. It's interesting though, like funny. You can play funny decks around it, but 5 mana for it is too much. Iris that you can't attack unless it's the only minion in the battlefield. 4 for a 7/7. So you can compare it to Ancient Watcher, which is a 2 for a 5/4. 4/5, I think. So this is interesting. For Druid you can get it out early with Innervate, and then you go 7/7 turn 2 or turn 1 maybe. Or for what is that? Handlock, you can pound it up, and it's a strong card for a cheap price. And basically that's it. It's not that useless like Ancient Watcher, because you get it out of a Shredder, for example, and it dies, like, or not dies, just stays there, especially in Arena, like, you get it, nothing. You play this is strong, it's a 7/7. The enemy can't deal with it early game, so he's just probably going to ignore it, but if he ignores it, you can just go face. But it's a 7/7, and 7 attack means it's a BGH target, which is not bad, because BGH might have needed some buffs, which also can be nerf to it, because you might not be able to play it for something that's like Dr. Boom. Or we had that other card, what was it? Can't remember, it was a big card. Oh yeah, Obsidian Destroyer. So I really like this card. It's going to be played quite a lot in some decks. Ancient Shade. Battle Cry, shuffle an Ancient Curse into your deck that deals 7 damage to you when drawn. So the stats say, hello, I'm Mr. Aggro. So you can't argue with that. I don't even have to say it's aggro, you can see it's aggro. You have to protect it or play it on turn 4 maybe, and it's not going to be enough to stay alive. It's not a BGH target, I think, because it can be killed easier, but it has to be put behind a taunt or buff it instantly. Like Priest can buff it for 5 mana, you can get a 7/6. But basically it's going to be a really focused target card, and if it's played turn 4 it might trade for 2/1, but it's not good with this effect. This one's effect is like, so it has a drawback for its price, so in that respect it's like Venture Co Mercenary, but Venture Co Mercenary's effect is instant. Like, you can't play cards in the next turn minions because they cost 3 more. This is not instant, you might not even see it if it goes like in the last slot, but 7 damage is a lot, and then against some decks you are going to suffer from it. But usually if you have a good deck built for this card, it's going to be huge and it's going to be really good. In Arena it's good, it's risky, but it's going to be focused down, so it does what it has to. But the 7 damage is again risky. Fossilized Devil's Hour. Battle Cry, if you control a beast, gain taunt. So what? So here everyone, take the unused druid card. You can have it, no one likes it anyway, but the taunt is conditional. Why would anyone play a card that isn't played in its class and it's weaker? Of course it's neutral, so it has to be weaker. If you control beast, okay, so Hunter, would you play this? No. Why? Because you have better cards. 8/8, not good. Slow, can be killed easily. I say it as BGH again, or 2 cards that cost 4, because by the time you can play this you are going to have 4 and 5 attack minions out. It's not bad. In Arena in Arena personally I like strong cards. I like War Golem because it's always a threat. It's always something that might make the enemy hard to deal with. So if you can throw these cards in Arena, it's good. So it might be good late game card, but in Constructed I don't see it getting played. Wobbling Grunts, 6 for 2/6 Deflector, summon 3 grunts. So the basic card is pretty weak. You need to get it killed to have 3 2/2s, and when it lives it's slow and it doesn't do much, but if you get it killed you are going to have some good cards. You might need to buff it to worth it, and it's interesting because it doesn't worth a silence from the enemy, in my opinion, because 2/6s, I can get around with it. If it gets buffed it's going to be silenced though, so be careful. I don't know, it's weird, it's new, and that's why I like it actually. Anubisat Sentinel, Death Rattle, give a random a friendly minion +3/+3. This is a card that's never going to get played. Imagine this: turn 5 Chillwind Yeti, turn 4 Chillwind Yeti, turn 5 Anubisat Sentinel from the enemy. You kill it and nothing happens. Probably. This is 5 mana, which means your enemy can do 2 things: either silence it, which might happen, but probably won't, kill everything around it like they did with Dark Cultist, probably, then kill this card, get something buffed, and then get it silenced. So don't see it get too much played. Unless it survives, then you kill it, then you use the minion. That is good, but still too costly, too expensive. Can't see it played either. Gorilla Bot A3, Battle Cry, if you control another mech, discover a mech. Good. 4 for a 3/4, get a mech. You need mechs, decks that base around mechs, like Mech Mage for example, need mechs. This gives a mech, you get mechs, mech. It's a mech, so it's good. Tomb Spider, Battle Cry, discover a beast, 4 for free. Mid-range hunter, that I can see in its name and its card. It's like Web Spinner but better, kind of. Like, yeah, it's better because you get a free for 4, but you can buff it later. If it would be a free mana and 2/2, it might be better because you can combo it with Houndmaster. Then the next turn, but also free is not bad. And it's going to get played, I think. And it's a beast by itself, so it's really good. Don't forget about it. Jeweled Scarab, and the token is going to be hidden from your eyes. Jeweled Scarab, 2 for a 1/1, discover a free cost card. So this is that I said somewhere before, I think the priest card, the museum something, the 1/2. This fixes that issue I had, I think. Yeah, because I think it gave a 1 cost card and this it gives a 3 cost card. Let me just scroll back there. No, it wasn't it. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle through everything, but I had a card like that. So it's a beast, which is not bad, but it's 1/1 for 2, which is bad. It's like, hey, have this Web Spinner that might actually win you jousts, but probably not, and have weak stats, but hey, there's a 3 mana cost card that you probably can play next turn because it's going to get killed. It smoothens your curve if you have a bad one, which you shouldn't. So basically it kills it. I don't like this card really. It's interesting, it's a nice idea, but can't see the force in it, which I would like to. But it's a common card, so, and it's a beast. It's hard, but I'm more like on the no side than anything else. Huge Toad, Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to a random minion. 2 mana 3/2. Let's say Flame Juggler, which is a 2 mana 2/3 Battle Cry, deal damage to a random enemy. It's a beast again, and beast makes me think of druids and hunters, and mostly hunters. For hunter, this is good. It's a strong beast that stays there, but I think hunters these days have enough tools. Like, you have the King's Elec, which is by far the strongest card for a 2 for a hunter at this point, because you can draw and it's really good. This one is an offensive card, so if in a aggro deck, again, it's working. It deals face damage, probably, or trades, and gets face damage or gets damage something, which helps in trading. I can't really see it in mid-range deck though, but it's going to be played, I think. And does it have a tiny cigar? Nice. And a tiny sword. Cute. And Murloc Tiny Fin, a really cute card. I just adore it. It's so cute. I wanna hug it. Hello Murloc Wisp. So I like this, it's cute. I just want to play it because it's cute. Murloc decks, it's a weak card, but you can buff it. And it's a Murloc, so it can buff other Murlocs. So free buff, and the free to get buffed. But alone it's weak. It falls out of Murloc Champion. Is that what it's called? Which is a nerf to it, which is really good. I'm really happy about it because poor Murloc Tiny Fin going to get murdered because it sucks by itself. But in a Murloc deck again, it might be good. And now to the awesome of the awesome, the legendary cards from left to right. Like always, Archdief Rafam, Battle Cry, discover a powerful artifact, 9 mana 7/8. Let's see the artifacts. Here we go. So Lantern of Power, give a minion +10/+10. Mirror of Doom, fill your board with 3/3 mummy zombies. Timepiece of Horror, deal 10 damage randomly split among all enemies. And all cost 10. So this is basically an Avenging Wrath, but stronger. This is basically a Blessing of Kings but stronger, and this is basically an instant patron. So, I like this card. This is huge potential. Many decks can play it because I can board control it. I can buff my minions and make it stronger. I can fill my board if I want. All kind of decks can use it, which counters it, and this might be something that's going to come up later. Low tab. Like, you play this instant low tab, kill people low tab if decks going to be centered around this card, and then you know, like, oh my god, he's going to deal like plus 10 attack damage to my face next turn because of that buff. So I need low tab to stay alive for one more turn. But basically it's really good. The stats are not bad. For price it's bad of course, but you get such a strong card that you can play next turn because it's 10 mana cost. So if you get this out of a unstable portal, let's say, it's still good. Like, it's strong and it's going to go 6/6. You have some card that you can play later. Your enemy might forget about this. So I like this card. It's really exciting. Rhino Jackson, Battle Cry. If your deck contains no more than one of any card, fully heal your hero. 6 mana 4/6. So first of all, for this you either need to get a special deck with like 1 copy of anything or few 2 copies. Second, a good memory, or a third party program like Deck Tracker. So you can see that if you can play this. This kills aggro so much. It's like an Alexstrasza, but it's better. It's like a circle of, not circle, 3 of life, but better. It only heals you to full health. It has some condition that can be played around easily. I said, adjusting your decks and paying attention. The stats are not bad for a value, and in arena, it's awesome. Like, in arena you rarely get too many duplicates, like sometimes you get a card 2 or 3 times, but that's it. And with this, if you are lower, you can just jump back to full HP, have minions. It's sweet. So for now I'm going to skip Alisa Starseeker and go to Bran Bronzebeard. It's a nice card, it has a good value, 3 for 2/4, it sticks, and you can combo it. So we got many battle cries. I won't go through all battle cries in the game, you can think about yourself, but I thought is a good combo is this rogue card, the Unnerved Raptor. So for example, turn 5 you play Sylvanas Windrunner. The enemy says, I'm just going to ignore it. Turn 6 you play this, and you play Unnerved Raptor. So what happens is, I think, the double effect is going to play on Sylvanas 2 times. So this Raptor is going to get Sylvanas' Death Rattle 2 times. So if it dies, it's going to take 2 minions. That's in my head actually. This will need special decks, like decks that built for this card, for this combination. This might lead to OTKs again, but I like it. It's new, and it's like Baron Rivender, just better, I guess. And for the stats again, it's good. Surfing in Burton, Battle Cry, discover a new basic hero power. So it's a 1/3, it's a Murloc, which is again good. It's a 1-cost legendary, so a new one, and the first one here. So why would you use it? If I picked my class, why would I change it? Against some decks, your hero power is useless. For example, you are a warrior, you want something else, you want like, does my 2 health, 2 heal, does something, or shall I need something else, like, I don't know, hit something, like Druid hero power, Mage hero power, Paladin hero power, Rogue hero power, anything. Yeah, so again, something like play against Nagro deck, you might need the warrior hero power or something else. So this is again something that needs consideration and shouldn't be played like out of mind, like, oh okay, you just play it. And the new hero power, so you can get your own one, which is yeah, it should be like that. And my voice is going away. So it's an interesting card. I have to see it in play and see how it works, how your hero works with other hero powers. For example, warrior that can trigger the enrage cards by itself, like, you know, warrior, you go mage hero power, and bam, you have your patrons as you want. And finally, my favorite card of this expansion, Alice Starseeker. Battlecry, shuffle the map to the golden monkey into your deck. Let's see that card. It's a 2-mana card, map to the golden monkey, shuffle the golden monkey into your deck, draw a card, and finally the golden monkey, which is a 4-mana 6/6 taunt. Battlecry, replace your hand and deck with legendary minions. This is crazy. I already can see the highlight videos, which is going to be like Alice Starseeker being played, then next turn it draws a card, it's going to be this one, he plays it and he draws the golden monkey, and like, he played this in turn 5 so he can instantly play the golden monkey. But still, this is like such a fun card. It's not something I think you can play your deck around. Like, it's going to be a gimmick deck, like I said, Murloc Warlock. And this is just awesome. It's so new, it's so fantastic, I'm so excited about this. It's a really good control card for late game. It's really good. I think it can get itself inside land. You can replace your cards. You can get all the new fancy cards. I'm so excited once again. The card you get it's going to be hard to get because you have to get Alice Starseeker, then you have to get this card, and you have to get this card. And if it's the last card in your deck, well, too bad for you. You can't play anything probably, but you still have your hand maybe. And it's just so much fun. Like, imagine like getting Ragnaros's, Sylvanas's, Sneasels, Shredders, Death Things, all of them. This is something really exciting, and I want to play and make decks around this. Like decks that draw lots of cards, like Warlock decks, or simply put the Murloc card that draws Novice Engineers, everything, and I want this to get full power and just see how it works because I really like it. So all in all, I'm really excited about this adventure. The whole theme of this seems really cool. I always like the previous adventures because they were funny. Like, the story was funny and they were cool. They made me want to play WoW again. Their dialogues were awesome. They were funny. So not just the expansion is awesome, like the concept that the new one comes, but these cards, I think they bring something that this game needs now, slowing down the meta a bit. And this is going to bring back like the old times, and I'm excited about this. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you are as excited about this expansion as I am, and we can enjoy it in a few days. Thanks for watching.
Adventure we seek, cross land and sea.